Cuphead. That's eerily quiet because I have game in a mouth. Yeah. I think I've hit everywhere. Are my counter's working? 28% through the game already. Apparently, you could still change your player character. Which is nice, I guess. There's a I don't really see a reason to do that. Actually, a dice house. Hi, Dice Man. Where'd that appear? Looks like you boys really put the kibosh on them debtors. Gonna head over to the next aisle. Be more likely to lean on there. I should just go back in there and listen to that music, bro. Guys, hang on, things like the stars are caught up to you. I believe I found a way this mess you're in. Hot dog, you have? Your strength is growing. You'll soon be a match for that old good King Dice and maybe even the devil himself. Golly, you really think? Their teeth are unsettling. I do not like them. I do, but you'll get closer to the devil as you already have those souls contracts in hand. Only then will you get a chance to turn the tables on that fiend. When that time comes, do the right thing. Does this game have multiple endings? I sure hope not. I see. The Sad Clown Land. Thank you for the 100 bits, Swissy. Second. I knew I was forgetting something. Where's the jar? Why is the jar not loading? Come on. I swear these break like every stream. Yeah, no. There. Let's see. Why is that broken again? I swear. These break like every other week. I have no idea why. I'm gonna switch my scenes and reload that. Reload that one, see if. Congratulations on being first, I guess. Could I just delete and re-add them? Add the jar. Source. we go. I wonder if it's been breaking because I customized it a while back, or changed the, Let me see. See if... There you go. Fortunately, I think... I don't remember if I have the filter for words on or not. Oh, Prime. Ever heard of a barbershop trio? We can't find our fourth member, we'll never sound right again. Your pal will let us know if you spot him, won't you? I must have it on. 1 second. Let me see if I could turn that off. Don't know too much about this, but I did. Actually, Swisty, you'll actually really dig this. 1 second. I just updated my, I've updated my, donation, notification. Here. It's the last donation I got. It's...
Hey, would you help me out? I'm very gay. I'd like a few dollars.
I'm very happy with myself. 1 second. Let me go see if I can fix it. The alert box. It's so good, isn't it? It's really good. Bits. Pick the text to speech. Here you are. Build voice. Message setting. Font size. It's it does not appear to have like a censor thing that I can turn off. That's unfortunate. I don't see one. I guess you'll just have to give me 100 more bits. Oh dear, I don't like this. For all your battles and all my rhymes, you have failed and perished 86 times. Huh. Hey, I did... Well, let me fix the death counter, I guess. It was, I'm sure it's on by default. It might be a settings in, like, the Streamlabs website, which I'm not gonna go to right now. Peppy, oh, wonderful. It's time to kill a clown.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Second, I've already forgotten what my switch weapon is. Okay, there. You get up to it. I'd have to look in the options.
This match will get red hot.
Let me check my controls really quick, because I forgot what my change weapon button is. Which weapon is tab?
Now go! Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Try to phase through.
A great slam and then stop. Here goes.
Oh, okay. Did you know that backing up also does damage? Oh! Touching those also does damage.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Hello, Molo guy.
This match
You got booted
will
off the leaderboard.
Here goes.
Or... You got booted from your number 1 spot. I don't like being on that side.
Here's a real high
I don't
class
like
bout.
being on this side.
Here goes.
Oh, that's understandable. That can't be the end, right? No. Oh. Oh, I do like this. Hi, babe. There's a clown.
Oh. Sounds awful.
It is awful. I don't know if this is phase 1. Oh, this is phase 2 or 3, but it sucks.
Okay, cool. The auto host is working because I'm hosting you.
Yay!
Because I just clicked on my channel because I'm lazy. Also, Swissy gave you 100 bits, huh?
Yeah,
Never gives me 100 bits.
he has before.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Oh, Mologa, why'd you buy the monitor if you can't donate to me anymore?
Foolish.
So,
Mr. Cool
how
Mr.
about all those announcements?
Yeah, that was fucking a lot at once. I was at work, so
Well, I was at work this morning, but I've been only paying like half attention. No, all I really care about is
I
that
think it's all neat.
I think
Probably
that new
watched
Thor
most of
logo
them.
is really rad.
The Thor one is great. The Loki
Which
one
one is not great?
let's see. I need. Well, first of all, I need to go to my Twitch so I can export all of this week's videos because I'm like guest typer. I'm gonna be working on thumbnails
That's fine.
instead of paying attention to your screen.
Don't worry, it's gonna be clown time.
See, can I get a look at this? Oh boy, I hate it.
Yeah, and it's been changing every phase too. Like phase 1 was kind of fine, but the phase
I
phase
don't like.
phase 2 balloon phase is really bad, and I hate it a lot. Oh, let's go back.
Here's a real high-class bout.
And I also don't like. I also don't think that the WandaVision logo is very good. It's not as bad
I
as the
didn't
Loki.
see that one, I don't think.
Oh, this is what this clown looks like.
Yeah, phase 1 clown isn't too bad, but phase 2 and 3 are not acceptable.
Do the ducks do something if you?
Yes,
don't shoot
they
them?
damage me if I touch them, unless I've spun them.
You must spin the duck. This is not how bumper cars work, Mr. Clown.
Does anyone actually like bumper cars, actually? I've never enjoyed bumper
No.
cars.
Go-karts are good. Bumper cars are lame. Because it's like you get to fuck around for like 2 minutes, and then that's it. You can't go anywhere. There's no winner in bumper cars.
Yeah.
Bumper cars is the disappointing version of go-karts, basically.
Yeah, and they're a lot harder to control.
Oh, I see. Choppa, choppa.
Ah, counter is bad.
Do you get anything in particular for countering? Just style points?
It helps build up my special attack.
I see.
Oof.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
I completely forgot what I was doing.
Thumbnails.
I believe Marvel does, like, actually have, Fantastic Four this time.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing also.
Because they bought out...
Sony?
They bought
Fox. Fox, it was Fox. I forgot where all their stuff went. Because I know there's, like, one...
Sony still has Spider-Man.
Yeah. But they're just, like, collaborating with them, I guess?
They're basically just borrowing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Spider-Man, Homecoming was a fucking trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's cool for movies, but bad for basically everything else. It's a cool movie thing that happened, and I can appreciate that, but I don't appreciate the consequences for copyright law and the monopoly and the
Yeah. I know, because I know there's...
Disney owns like 30% of the fucking market in film now, which is bonkers.
Yeah, but it's also not surprising.
It's not a thing that's supposed to happen.
We have laws that are supposed to prevent this, but apparently they do not work.
Nah, just nobody gives a shit, I guess.
Did I beat him? Oh dear. There's another phase of Clown. And I don't like it.
He appears to be dead. He just fucking melted off of that horse.
Yeah!
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, this Clown is really bad. The one other thing that I saw on Twitter, because that's where I'm getting all my news for this from, is the What If animated series. Because what ifs are cool and interesting.
I gotta export Final Fantasy V. I gotta export Ultra Despair Girls. I almost hit the garbage can icon, which is not what I wanted. And had one of these days, we have to get squishy enough yarn to fucking...
Die.
Get the hat so we can finish saying that's done.
Ow. Ow. Dogs. Balloon phase is done. That phase is actually easy. Yeah. So what were you saying that you had to get Swissy because you died for a bit?
I have to get Swissy to Tharmish eventually, someday.
Oh. Ah, died.
Aha! He tricked you.
This match
Yeah.
will get red hot.
He's very good at that.
And he's a clown.
He is.
God, I really don't like how he just melts off of that.
Yeah. Ow.
A
Ooh,
brawl
yeah.
is surely brewing.
I don't know how far behind I am, but you ate shit on that train.
Yeah, trains are bad.
I think it is you who is bad, perhaps.
Oh, trains suck.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting. PNG file.
There's the
I got a PNG of a piano, right?
Yeah.
And the keys are also transparent. Interesting.
Interesting choice you've made here, piano, PNG. So you only have the black keys. Or are the black keys also transparent?
No, it was just the white keys. So I'm
Okay.
assuming what it was is it was a picture of a piano on a white background,
Yeah.
and they just keyed out the white and did not bother, like, thinking that the keys on a piano
Are generally white.
Yeah.
All the hits. Milk phase. Uh-oh. Oh no!
It's nothing crazy.
Oh boy, he's got a lot going on now.
Is the train a hitbox?
The front of the train has a hitbox. A's dead.
Because I was wondering why you were shooting the front of the train.
No. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, 2 monitors is great.
I don't like that his teeth just open up.
Yeah, I know, it's not great.
And now there are baseballs.
Yeah. My cat has come for attention. I'm going to go put him away. Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep on my bed. I'm gonna...
Put him in the cat place where the cats go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in the basement. Where I've already put one cat. I think I'm going to do that because he's in one of his moves.
Gonna go in cat jail. Oh, his name was Beppy the Clown. I see. Well, how's it going, the stream? I'm gonna catch you on quite the delay. Maybe if I refresh, it'll be more caught up. His name is Beppis the Clown.
It's Beppy. It's not Beppy, not Beepus. Not have Beepus is flying in my chat. Let's see, there's no... Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's go to the Cupcake? Baron Von Bonbon and Sugar and Shimmy. Peepees the Clown.
Good day for us. Well battled. You're up.
I think that castle just vored her.
Is it Vor if if the thing eating you isn't alive... Actually, no, that's definitely alive. It has eyes.
It's got eyes and a mouth.
It definitely has eyes. Okay, the boss is the...
We'll get red hot.
How big is the titular Cuphead? That's a good question. Okay, they've got different physics.
Yeah, probably. It must randomize them.
Yeah.
The castle doesn't seem to be a hitbox.
No, it's the dude. It's the man's. Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult.
We'll get red hot.
You won't be able to learn.
I will not be able to improve. Yep. Oh, I don't like that attack, Mr. Waffle. It's a waffle, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say waffle itself, or probably waffle.
He's got butter on top. It's got to be a waffle. I was
So
confused for a bit because I had French toast this morning and I've been thinking about that.
just think about French toast all day, every day.
Thinking about them toasts.
My face when French toast.
Ah, the small green man.
The Muffin Man. There's 6 minions that randomize, and then you gotta fight another.
And begin.
Wow. Oof.
What?
Like, I'm bad at dodging the cup goo. Yeah, oof.
Yeah, you just keep jumping right into
Yeah.
it.
We'll get red
Swissy, do not go for Midnight Waffle House again. That is unacceptable.
Did that happen?
Yeah, so a win is either when we were doing the Swissy Goes to School like call, or one of the Pokemon streams. Swissy just was like, hey, I really want some Waffle House, so I'm gonna go for a bit. And it was 12:30 at night.
Okay, so you only have to fight 3 of them.
Okay.
it sounds
Good
like.
time, feeding fellas. I just added an upgrade to one on your aeroplanes. Now you can wallop your foes with bombs. Just switch your weapon whatever strikes your fancy. Try it out. Oh, airplanes with...
I don't know what the Swissy Goes to School call is, so I'm gonna say no, I wasn't there.
No, you were not there. It was me.
Was that while I was on vacation?
No, it was me, Bree, and Swiss.
Swissy was hanging out with other people when I was on vacation.
Maybe, I don't know. It's me, Bree,
I
and
think that's what
Swissy.
me and Bree started talking or something.
Yeah, so there's basically when it came up that Swissy only knew like 5 state capitals.
Here goes.
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't like the... Oh boy,
Oh
no!
no!
The background upsets me greatly.
I think there's something that's going to be more upsetting if you keep watching.
Is it the sarcophagats?
No.
I don't know, because that's already pretty rough.
No, he shot his skull out of his face.
Oh. He's also got the good old wiggle fingers.
Yeah.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
Is this the new Aladdin movie?
This would be better.
No, Swissy, it would have been like last August. Ah.
No.
Because I remember it was SummerSlam weekend.
It wasn't last year, I don't think.
Well, then I don't. Then I just might have not been there.
You just weren't there. I know that. Okay, no, they don't have. Oh, is this a new genie? Ah! Why?
Ah.
I do not appreciate this eldritch horror.
Oh, he shoots his eyeballs at you. That's fascinating.
Oh, I thought they were planets.
They're both. They're eyeballs with rings like Saturn. It was before Christmas last year, Swissy has scientifically deduced.
I'll take your word for it. Eldritch phase is done.
I like how it has a sad face when it hops away.
Why is your...
I'm on quite a delay.
I'm sorry, I'm on a... Oh, I just got finger guns.
Oh no. Holy shit.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Ah! Let's go. Boy, I don't like this pattern. Oof. Let me just see what other bosses are around, because I don't want to just spend like 40 minutes grinding sky planes.
Well, there's Skyman, there's Cupcakes, which was also bad.
Yeah, let's see what's over here. Funhouse Frazzle! It's a run and gun stage. So, might be...
Now go.
What is this? Okay. Oh! Mario Galaxy. Okay. This is not going well.
You're doing a bad job of guessing where the shit's gonna be.
Yeah. Now it's time to shoot this wall in the eye. Oof. Okay. I think I understand what I need to do, though.
Now go.
Yeah, fucking avoid the shit.
Well, they do have stuff that predicted, so... That's on
Yeah,
me.
no, it says honk honk very obviously, actually.
Ah! Please do not throw your lips at me.
Beep beep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about this that I don't like.
Yeah. Ah! Why did you do this? Oh, I made it halfway through.
You're up.
You got it.
I died!
And begin.
I feel like most levels are based off of things.
Yeah, you could shoot the duck, or you could just kill it.
Wait. Babe,
Yeah, those are the same thing. I realize what I said.
I'm bad at dodging the lips.
Miraculously, those cars did not kill you.
Yes! What? Oh, I must have missed a thing he shot at me. The soundtrack is fantastic.
It's on.
Well, yeah, those things rotate after they fire. They fire cardinal directions, and then he rotates, and then they fire diagonals.
I'm not sure why these ducks have followers now.
Maybe they always did and you just killed them first. Or they were hiding behind the environment.
Feel more comfortable on the floor than the ceiling. That's my fault. Oh, Swissy, I should show you the song for like the Dice Man's house. It's really cool. Oh.
You're up.
Ow. That's my fault. I didn't want to be on the ceiling anyway.
It's on.
What? Oh, I do not like that thing. Ah, Tuba Man. Why? You are unacceptable. That is unacceptable. I do not like the Tuba Man.
Now go.
I kind of picked it off. Ah. You are... What? That was weird. You just, like, descended down as soon as I died.
F. Or you considered not dying?
I've tried it. I haven't been very good at it. One weird thing about, like, the directional switching cards is that they make you go up before you go the direction that you're switching
They
to.
send you, yeah. I did notice that.
Very...
It's not an immediate thing. It's it's got a wind up to it.
Yeah. I came right out on that guy.
Here goes.
Almost made that through that without any hits. Ah! Lines up perfectly. So I think he just does that descent thing when he dies. That's weird. I wonder why. Oh, I'm stupid. Why have I not been doing it this way?
Which way?
Doing it on the ceiling where you can't hit me.
Oh, that's a good question. Wow.
Tuba man. Oh. missed my counter. I'm almost done though.
And begin!
I'm glad you just fucking jumped off.
Yeah, I missed my counter on the gravity switch.
There was a honk honk and then no
Yeah,
cars.
I noticed that. I was like, did I cancel it out by getting her on screen early?
by getting to the wall.
The face wall. The uncomfortable wall.
The wall with two mouths.
And one eye.
I have two mouths.
And both emit cars.
Why don't you just stay on the ceiling? It would be exactly the same.
I don't know, the ceiling just does not make... I feel like I'm just gonna... My reaction's gonna be off because of ceiling. Ceiling is not safe. Like,
He's gonna get shot by the diagonal again. Oh, I didn't notice those were actually moving.
yeah. But... Ah, that's my fault. I don't know why I hit the counter button. Just say I fat fingered it.
You're up!
So it's not all wholly my fault.
So that it's not your fault.
Not my fault
it is.
entirely.
You are responsible for your reactions.
Yeah? Honk cancel. No honk cancel. No, I am now remembering that there.
Honk canceling is a pro strat.
Yeah. I've now remembered that there is a button that just lets you angle your shots, so I don't have to keep doing that move back and forth thing.
Oh, I know what the loading screen for this thumbnail is going to be. The one from last week.
For what last week?
The one for last week.
For which game last week? Is it carrying things?
Yeah.
Angry Seal Man? Walrus Man, I'm sorry.
Stressed. The picture is stress activated.
Yeah. I mean, there's just like the official art for doing that, which is very good.
That's what I've been using the official art for all of the.
Oh yeah.
It was either going to be that or some variation of OO seal.
Yeah. Conveyor belt. Is it Swissy being mad? No.
And begin!
No, that was this week.
Yeah. Swissy, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how you couldn't understand. Like, the second part is a little hard to understand, but the last part's really easy. Just didn't follow the compass.
Swissy just wasn't a fan of my admittedly rough directions. My directions were accurate. The description of my directions were not. Can you not counter off those lips?
I don't think so. They're not. I don't think they're the right color.
Yeah, I guess it is a specific shade of pink.
There you go. That's a very interesting way to describe their instructions, Swissy.
I don't know what was hard about left.
Ow, my face.
Here goes.
Lissy's mad in chat.
The left part of that direction was dead on. Nothing was hard about left. I agree. that part was the one I got right. And also, I didn't realize until after the fact that what I thought was a door hanging open was just stairs.
Stairs hanging open.
It wasn't. Nothing was hanging open. I thought it was a door, but it was stairs.
Oh boy. Read these paragraphs in chat.
They weren't. They were correct.
It was
the direction.
It was nautical
Go
left. It was nautical left.
Okay, now I don't need your help.
Nautical left is different.
It isn't.
Or in starboard. Wah.
You ever just tuba?
Yeah. Ow. Got hit by it.
The stairs is an opening with no door near a door that is hanging open, but that's not the door you want. Okay. I thought the stairs were a door. That's not me being... Okay, I mean, it is me being wrong.
Your interpretation of it was not correct. You're giving instructions as you had interpreted the environment.
As I had interpreted the environment as I was desperately rushing through them because I was on a timer and not really paying attention to my surroundings.
No!
Wow. Wow.
I'm just gonna wait for it to go another cycle.
Wow.
Wow. Your shootout thing, okay? Oh, another. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Another mini boss.
Uh-oh.
Another wall. Wait, is this one gonna have cars? Ah.
Oh, I killed it too! Just as I died.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Uh-oh. Door tongue.
Oh man, you were right there too.
Yeah, I killed it and I died.
Of the things I was expecting to happen during that uh-oh, I cannot say that
Door tongue was
the
not
one
Door tongue was not expected. Or
was not
appreciated.
on my list.
I don't know. Missed that one. I jumped right into that.
tuba sure is blowing himself.
I'm public.
I don't know if this is considered public or not.
This is fair. No! I countered the wrong thing. Trying to counter the die. Not the die, the jack.
Die, Jack.
Sure. That works.
Right, I think that was all the thumbnails I needed to do.
Before?
Yeah. 2 for Hat in Time, 1 for Carnival, 1 for Final Fantasy. Cool, now I can find out where I put my Switch when I got done.
You can either work on the art for the thumbnails for Fire Emblem or play Dragon Quest.
Absolutely not, it's too late for that.
Too late?
Too late at night.
Fair.
I've got 2 days off this, yeah, I guess this week now. No, okay,
No.
This week in like 2 minutes.
This week in a single minute, yeah. My week next week is... My schedule next week is so out of whack. I only have like 1 or 2 days off. Because I'm 100% certain somebody went on vacation. And I'm just doing their shifts.
Go!
Midnight what? Ow. Cards are eating my counters. Oh, this will just die now. I'm not gonna make it. Waffle. Swissy, Midnight Waffle House is never a good idea. I feel like I just need to double put that there if I'm doing. Just did a double car. You're not supposed to do that. Doing bad then anyway.
You're up!
Ah, it's a last minute lip.
Oh no. My tiny 3DS backpack, which I used to carry my Switch when I think.
So how is Dragon Quest going? I hear you finished Pun Island.
What?
Dragon Quest. Finish
What
Pun
about an
Island.
island?
You finished Pun Island.
Oh yeah, I finished that one. I can't believe I didn't put it together until the second an NPC said to me, Goldilocks and the 3 bars.
Well, what are they gonna have you build Sephiroth this time? Second cannonball. Again.
Are you stop getting blasted by cannonballs?
I really should, but doesn't seem to be working out.
That would be my suggestion. I may not know many things.
But being blasted by cannonballs is a bad.
It's bad, and I cannot recommend not doing that.
Now 10. Do not get blasted by cannonballs. Oh, I countered something off screen that I could not see.
Solid.
Good job, mate. Now it's time to fight the Tubas. But this time I'll have full health. Let him do his walk. Ow. Oh. I thought I could make that.
You're up.
Ooh, that was really fast. Oh, nice. Got that.
I sent a disembodied hand to. So I made friends with a disembodied hand.
Nice.
So let's start there.
Just like in Zelda Majora's Mask.
Yep. I made friends with a floor master.
Oh, I was even talking about that in Majora's Mask. There's a hand that comes out of a toilet.
Oh yeah, that one.
That if you give him, I believe you give him a deed to something, and he gives you a heart container. But it only works on.
If you give somebody, I think if you like give him a love letter or something,
yes,
he shows up in that dude's face in that dude's house, stroking his face.
Oh my. Like, so I never.
That might have been Skyward Sword.
I haven't played Skyward Sword, and I have not beaten Majora's Mask. So I'll take your word for it.
I haven't played Skyward Sword. I just remember hearing about that and thinking it was hilarious.
I feel like I would have heard about the hand up face thing before, but I haven't.
Whose fault is that?
Mine probably, but I'm not gonna fix it.
I thought the hand was just someone wanting to wipe his ass.
Thank you
The
for
one in Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Princess Sassy 37.
Oh yeah, that's right. The one in Skyward Sword is like it wants something to wipe with, right? And then you can either give it like toilet paper, which is what you're supposed to do, or you can give it this one dude's love letter instead of giving it to the person that he wanted you to give it to. And if you do that, he's like, "Man, I've been having trouble sleeping recently." And if you really want to sleep, you can see a disembodied ghostly hand.
That is upsetting. This is just me making mistakes. It's just me making all the mistakes. Yeah, it's just someone wanting to wipe in Majora, but the hand is just emerging out of the toilet for some reason. Again, I did not get very far in Majora's Mask because the time mechanic confused me, and I was also like 7.
They've remade it for the DS. You don't have a DS.
No.
You can borrow mine someday.
One day.
Boy, you dodged right into those cars almost.
Yeah. I'm doing bad.
Maybe now that I'm on a larger screen, I'll be able to see what it is I need to find on this island. Because I found most of the things, but the rest of the icons were too small for me to see.
We're playing in handheld.
I almost never play in handheld, but it worked that was. Because I didn't have a TV to attach it to.
Oh, you take your Switch to work?
Sometimes. If I'm feeling it.
The only time I've taken my Switch out of my house is when I went to SoccerCon.
I take it to work.
I don't have a locker or anything at work to leave it.
I don't either. I have a backpack and I put it in one of the rooms where like I know there's a security camera pointed right at it, basically. I also have like left my 3DS just like on the counter overnight before, and it's in the exact same place the next day. So I feel pretty good about my coworkers. I've already got 3 chickens. I don't think I need any more.
But what if you had more?
What if I had 4 chickens?
That's twice as many as 2.
Have I not checked? It says I haven't checked. Oh, I need to find a small Rossi Mock. Yep.
Rossi Mock? You got it.
Find a small Rossi Mock.
That's the name of a Borderlands character, isn't it?
That's Roxy.
Oh, there's also Mad Moxie, so it's just
that's what I meant. I won't claim to be right.
I've played a lot of Borderlands. Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games. Yeah, like the time management thing is kind of what always really messes me up whenever I tried to like come back to playing Majora's Mask, like at a later date when I was older, and it's just like all the stress because time.
Yeah, you have very limited time to do things.
Yeah, you got.
I was, to be fair, when I played it, I was reading a 100% guide.
I almost feel like that's required because there's a lot in that game.
Because
like,
I'm an adult, and I don't have the patience for things anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to beat 20-year-old video games legitimately.
20-year-old video games who may or may not have not aged very well.
That's why, like, some parts of Final Fantasy have been like that too, right? Without Josh telling me specifically what I need to be doing sometimes, I would have no idea what the fuck.
Oh yeah, there's no, I don't think there's any, like, shame in using the guide, especially for Final Fantasy. Especially, okay, so, never play Final Fantasy 1, because it's aged so poorly, because basically, you have no idea where you're going. I was playing through Final Fantasy 1 for the Game Boy Advance because there's a remake for it, Dawn of Souls or whatever it's called, and like it was like the game doesn't tell you where to go, and also you have to spend like immediately out the gate for the game is you just need to grind, which I'm gonna go on a limb and say Final Fantasy 1 is bad. It's not good. It's not a good game. I'm glad that the guy, Mr. Final Fantasy, kept making games, but boy, are the early Final Fantasy games not great.
Thank you, Mr. Final Fantasy.
You made some of my favorite games, but also your early games are kind of bad.
The real Final Fantasy was the friends we made along.
I mean, the real Final Fantasy was if Final Fantasy didn't sell well, he was going to quit making video games. Which is... He didn't stop, obviously.
So it did pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like... Because...
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Final Fantasy, pretty popular.
You bet? You know, if I've not been into the recent one. I haven't played 15 at all. I barely know anything about it. I played, small amounts of 13 on... I actually own 2 copies of Final Fantasy 13. So when I bought, my PS3 from my brother, it came with a bunch of games. Final Fantasy 13 was one of them.
Fuck you, chicken. Oh, shit.
And
I did 29 damage to the chicken. I was expecting to not actually be able to hurt it.
And then when, they were releasing all, like, the Final Fantasy games on PC, I was like, oh, I'll buy it. Oh, but unfortunately, whatever fool, like, helped port that game, didn't compress the cutscenes. So, the game was, like, 90 gigabytes. So I never installed it, because it's like, I don't have room for that. Also, with the computer I had at the time, I probably couldn't run it. But they did go back and patch it so the cutscenes were compressed, and the file size went down by like 40 gigabytes.
Solid.
Still a fairly large game, though. But I can never really wrap my head around the new combat system. Like, I get they're trying to modernize, but I just like turn-based stuff. Which is why they made Octopath Traveler.
Octopath is very good.
Octopath is great. I really should.
I need to finish it one of these
I should
days.
finish it.
That might end up being a stream game after Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Because I feel like you kind of need to stream some of these games just to keep going. Need, like, have a motivator. Because RPGs are definitely, like, something that is just, like, a grind. Like, I was streaming Chrono Trigger for a while back. I should really go back and finish that, but honestly, I kind of feel like I should just restart it at this point. But also, like you said, one RPG that I'm planning on streaming, since I have a capture card now, is, Mirage Sessions.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions
Yeah.
is a very good game. It's also incredibly stupid.
Well, that's fine. I like stupid stuff.
It's on.
You're now reminding me of like the Persona theme song from, well, not the theme song, but like an insert song from like the first game that's just Peru, 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 Sona, or something along those lines.
Terrible.
No, it's great. What are you talking about? That's another thing. Like, I remember I streamed like a little bit of the first Persona game on the PSP, and that's very different. It's a much.
I feel like 3 and 4 are where they really nailed it.
3 is where the like the change started, because before it was just a different SMT game. Speaking of SMT, I'm still waiting for them to put more information out about the SMT5 for the Switch, which is...
It banished me to AFK.
Oof. I can't believe it's happening again.
This happened to me.
Fucking AFK, babe.
I'm not. I'm just, like, not eating my microphone.
Wow. Boy, that chased me for a whole lot of screens.
Oh, that dart? Jesus.
Yeah. From several screens back.
I don't think there's really screens in Cuphead.
Yeah,
It's all just continuous.
It is a long screen.
One big screen.
Don't want me. Ah, my Cuphead.
Now go.
You would think it wouldn't be too hard to find. Let's see, what are the things I need to find yet? I think it's a branch, a dead plant, and some kind of tree.
Yeah, that seems like it would be easy.
Oh, can you only recruit one person per island? That's weird. Because I had a second dude who I was like definitely like, yeah, come back with me, but he's not following me anymore. So
I can't believe this. Why can only one person follow me at a time?
his loss. Oh, and an acorn. I forgot about that, although I did just find it.
I was going to say, I feel like that would be easy to find. Oh, I killed him in the middle of his wand.
Check acorn off the list. Alright, I just need to find some sort of, like, double tree? I can't tell what this is. I think it's like two... I think it's like a tree with another tree on it or something.
What?
It's weird. Aha! I found it. Big withered tree is what I had to find.
I
I
see.
did. I now have an infinite supply of wood at work builder's benches.
Congratulations.
Now I just have to find a dead plant, and I will also have an infinite supply of dead grass.
I don't know why you'd want that. I guess for burning, I guess.
You use it for, it's a crafting material for a lot of, like, cloth things.
I guess for fiber.
Yeah, I mean, plant fiber is a different thing than dried grass. Which you'd think those would be two separate building components, but they are.
You'd think, but you'd be wrong.
Ow. Come on, how hard is it to find a dead plant?
Why can't you just kill a plant?
It's not the same.
It has to be dead for a while.
It has to be, I have to find it dead in nature, I think. I don't think I can, like, place one.
Naturally dead plant.
Oh, tree's pissed.
You've angered the trees.
She suddenly feels a lot, it saps my hunger meter, you asshole.
Like that.
Oh yeah, I also got a thing so I was talking to Swissy basically the entire time I was playing the last level in this game.
Yeah.
And, it was a prison called Skelcatraz, which
Okay.
is fun. And I was in prison for like 5 days.
Oh, so I've done it.
Oh, nice. You got past the final wall.
Finally. The tongue wall. Come on, give me that A. A minus. So also, I found out this game does have a built-in death counter. Awesome, I've achieved a bridge.
Wait, maybe, maybe.
Maybe?
Just
Just maybe.
if I pick up a living plant and put it on shitty soil, it will die.
Why would you do this? In the shop.
To see if the plant will die.
Ugh.
Because I need to find a dead plant. And if you can't find a dead plant, you just gotta kill it yourself.
I love this guy's voice. I'm actually really looking. So I found out a little bit more about the Cuphead animated series that Netflix is doing, and the people that have hold the copyright or are doing it or whatever are the people who own the rights for Popeye and Betty Boop.
Oh, that's interesting.
So we got a pedigree, I guess.
This is definitely like their jam,
Yeah.
for sure.
Cuphead anime. Well, look, do not give me the idea of a Cuphead anime. Or I'll just grab that.
It would be really funny. Die, you stupid plants.
It's a lipo person. You have spoken with Quatertress. The watery being across the aisle. There's something few others can play. I'm going to do the, I do read the chat.
The ghouls are out tonight.
It's on!
This game is a bit harder to keep up with chat with than Undertale because I'm more like active in it. For lack of a better word, I have less pauses, I think. Because I have like...
And I'm definitely not paying attention. I'm paying attention. I've playing a completely different video game.
You've got Dragon Quest on the mind. Oh no.
I'm also in a state that I'm going to go ahead and dub Turbo Sleepy.
Hey, I did the mausoleum without dying.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
I knew if I rooted around here, I could find something special for you. I didn't know I'd get trapped again. Thanks for saving me a second time. Take this magical super art, and I'll see if I can find you another. Thanks for the magical super art, Miss Chalice. Oh, I've just unlocked a new super. Super 2. The sequel for you, babe. Oh, it's invincibility. Sure, why not? I don't use these anyway. What are the odds? I bet you'll get captured a third and fourth time. I did do a checking, and there are 4 worlds.
Kind of surprised I haven't been attacked by ghosts on this island yet.
Don't press your luck, babe. I probably have to beat this to go in there. Thing in there. Oh wait, there's stuff, no stuff. Oh yeah, this is the death pool. How many deaths am I at? 140. I missed one somewhere.
Oh, I found chicken drumsticks. This makes me think that perhaps a chicken was murdered here. Oh yeah.
Did you kill
this tiger? Looks.
chicken?
Oh, it only did 1 damage to me. Man, fuck this tiger. I thought it was tough shit, but it's actually just has a lot of health.
I mean, some would use that as a definition. Oh, there's a gumball machine.
It's not very strong, though, because it's only doing 1... I'm literally healing faster than it's hurting me. I know that's an anime trope, but, like, it's literally happening in my life right now.
Congratulations, babe. You're finally anime. Hey, that's one down.
I couldn't tell if that was 11 or 2 1s right there. Do I got anything cool for killing this super duper strong monster?
I would assume so.
I hope so. Otherwise, what was the fucking point? The Great Saber Cat looks like it wants to be my friend. Oh, hell yeah.
So did you get something cool for it?
I got it.
Got a
Does
new
that
friend.
count?
Got a new friend.
I have a Great Saber. I can ride it.
You finally got him out.
And I can make it attack while I'm on its back.
Ah, I died.
Oh, hey, I found a dead plant.
Good
Perfect timing.
Well battled. Here goes.
Just give me gumball,
I
man.
Now I have an infinite supply of dry grass at workbenches. Okay, well, I've done everything I needed to do on this island. Time to go home and drop off my new dope cat.
A new dope cat friend.
And I mean, I also found a person while I was here, but like,
But the cat's more important.
The cat is much more valuable to me.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
Also getting low battery on me controller.
Oh no. Do you have extra
While it's
Joy-Cons?
saving. Yes, I have 2 cents.
Okay. And you're fine. You have infinite game. That's your switch.
Basically, I'm just popping the other excuse me, the other Joy-Cons off my Switch and into the Switch controller. The Great Saber Cat heads for the Scarlet Sands. No, come back, Great Saber Cat. I
Okay.
love you. You're coming with me forever. Adding Great Saber Cats to party.
Well, how does like the party mechanic work?
I'm assuming you can only have like a certain number of things.
Oh yeah, I would assume so. Do what? So what
Although
do they do?
there have been times where I've had like 9 people following me. But that's usually when I come back from an island and have a whole village worth of people to introduce to the island.
Yeah.
Because most of the named NPCs follow you back after an island.
I do not know how to do Cupcake, man.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
This. What cool things will I get for going to this island and spending 300 love points? I can now go to Blossom Bay. And I'm taking my cat with me.
Okay. I figured out the strat for Cupcake, man. Okay. This guy's free. Guy's also pretty much free.
New and exciting adventures await me in this place.
I love the island, this place.
Blossom Bay, let the adventure begin.
Oh! Hey
I can
babe,
get
would,
infinite cord and plant fiber from here.
hey
if I
babe, would
find
you look at the stream really quick?
it. Okay, sure, what's up? Back there. Oh no! Oh, it moves.
I don't like this whatsoever.
It not only does it move, it crawls, which I would argue is worse.
Yeah? Ah! Let's see, how close was I? It's in the I was so close. No, so, I've actually figured out the gimmick for this, and it's actually fairly easy. Or what? I've not seen this before!
Yeah, there are 6 different minions.
Yeah, all the times I fought this, Pac-Man Gumball has not shown up. But it seems to be fairly easy.
I have checked Wishy checks grass off the list.
At long last.
Good news, everybody, there's grass here. I can now kill slimes in one hit, which makes me
Congratulations.
Oh, the slime wants to be my friend. I don't have a friend slime.
Slimes are great.
They're good little boys that speak almost exclusively in slime puns.
Good.
Really, I was reading it aloud to Swissy as I was doing my jailbreak yesterday, and he was incredibly disappointed the entire time.
This night will get red hot.
The rolling peppermints are variable? Okay, I'll see if I can do that next time I get to that phase.
Yeah, they were pink, so I thought they might be, but I wasn't sure. I can also find a dog on this island! I know what I must do.
I know now. Yay, this guy's free.
Is this a mini saber cat? Because there's a smaller saber cat wandering around in front of me. Dog!
Oh, damn.
Spotted. I have spotted dog.
Oh, dang, there's a dog.
I have to sneak up on it.
Now you have to offer it a bone.
I have to approach the dog also. And then pet it when it's not least suspecting. Wishy befriends the dog. Hell yeah, I have a dog now. Wishy ticks dog off the list.
At long last, we had the
Good news,
long-awaited,
everybody.
with
Dog.
the long-awaited ingredient, dog.
There you go. Found tomato.
Ow.
Saber cat is very loud.
Okay, yeah, you can counter them, but it appears to not do anything. So I'm not sure.
It won't do any damage, but it will keep you from being injured, I guess.
I guess.
For a second, I thought it was giving me the option to ride dog, and I'm like, now hold on.
Now hold
That
on,
doesn't-
just a
that
darn
doesn't-
diggly minute.
That doesn't seem right. Dog is too small to be ridden.
Especially saying I would hate the slime puns. Are they like good or like a
No.
not even
No,
trying?
they are not. They are not good. Already found flowers. It's a pleasant place to be. Followed by my best friends, Saber Cat,
And
Dog,
slime. And slime.
and Slime.
Oh no, she's got gun. She's back.
Oh, those white flowers, this one. Check those out.
Ah, I think it's gonna follow me all the way there.
A brawl is
Who's
surely
this goo?
brewing. You're up.
Who's this goo over there? That's not a pun. That's just saying things related to like slime.
I already checked that out. Oh, this one, oh, sorry. This one's different because it's got butterflies around it. There are two variations of Milk Blossom. Milk Blossom and Milk Blossom with with butterfly particle effect.
Nice. Who's this? Oh, I see. That's bad. That's not even like. I wouldn't even like immediately think that's a pun. I just think, did you break?
Yeah, but that's about the level that they were all at.
Ah. Wait a second. But she's vulnerable during her animations before she even starts, like, going.
Ooh, I found a cherry blossom tree. I wonder if I knock this bad boy down.
Let me
I'll
see.
be able
Who's
to
this
plant
goo?
cherry blossom trees on my home. Nope, it just drops cherry blossoms. It doesn't even drop wood.
Well done.
That's
That's unfortunate.
another dog. But can I have two dogs? Can I even handle that level of power?
Are you trying to increase your dog harem?
I need to radically increase my dog quotient.
Your dog count? Ah, I teleported the wrong one.
I've befriended dog. Now I have two I have 2 dogs, a saber cat, a slime, and Malroth. I guess I shouldn't say I have him. He's a person. He voluntarily follows me.
Out of the castle and shoot your gun.
He has a gun?
Yeah, she has a gun. Yeah, there it is. She's also vulnerable when she does that. Paradox means higher social
Holy
status.
shit, yeah, she has a fucking candy cane shotgun. Jesus Christ.
She's great.
Here goes.
Still working with figuring out
Incredibly powerful.
Waffles' flying pattern. Best to get Waffle as like the first one, because it's the thing you could just hide by
A
the
brawl
castle.
is surely brewing. You're up.
Oh, I see. Most of the good stuff is on top of this here mountain. Which means I need to ride my slime, because they can jump high. I can use the slime to cheese my way up the mountain.
So slime equivalent to Skyrim horse.
More or less.
Can't believe it. And just
Sabercat keeps on jumping up here after me and like making me fall. I wonder if Sabercat also has high jump.
Will get red hot. You're up.
He appears to be able to jump very high. Aha, I've made it to top of mountain. Alright, I found blue plants. I'm gonna take a few of these out with me because I don't have them. That's omnidirectional spread the candle so I can try to find a bearing.
no, don't. Need to find a good way to dodge
A brawl
that.
is surely brewing.
Like,
Here
it's in the
goes.
middle. Starts out. That's good.
Grass. Oh, this is a plant thing.
There. Waffle dead.
I do see a third dog, but I don't want to get greedy.
What, you don't want to increase your dog hierarchy?
I have a limited number of residents on this island, and I can't spend them all
You can't
on
just
dogs.
all be dogs.
I can't spend my entire resident budget on dog. Presumably on the final 2 or 3 islands I'm going to be going to, there will be other people who want to join me at home, and I can't have to kick dogs off. That's worse.
I'm glad.
More dogs means higher social status among the dogless. That is true. I will have more dogs than people who do not have dogs.
You know, like how people moved around people who had grain? Now people move around people who have dogs. That's a bad pattern.
Yeah, sugar cane. Okay. Ooh, I found some plants. Found Stalwart, which is a fun name.
Stalwart?
Stalwart. W-O-R-T.
A great slam and
Get it?
then
Because
some.
it's a...
Now go.
You get it?
Yeah, what?
Because it's a plant.
Stalwart?
Like a wart.
War?
It's a plant.
Yeah.
There's a ghost over here, and I don't know if I should be scared. Hello, large, powerful ghost. Oh, nope, he still only does 1 damage to me. I can kill this ghost.
Are you
And
finally
maybe
taking-
then he'll be my best friend. Oh, he's just invisible, I see. Ow. The ghost casts fire magic. Also, both of my dogs are cowering while my monsters are going to town on this thing.
So dogs are cowards. I see.
Dogs aren't fighters. Great Saber Cat? Now that's a fighting monster. I lost like maybe 4 health overall in that entire boss fight.
A
Nice.
great slam and then some. Now go.
Ghost doesn't want to be my friend, although I did get a statue of the ghost from killing it.
Ghost statue. I erect the statues of my enemies, just to flex on them.
Wouldn't you?
I guess. Look, I built a better statue of you than you could build of yourself. That is a pretty big
You won't even
flex.
get to see it because you're dead.
You can't even come in.
There are apparently strawberries.
I love
That's
appearance
what I'm looking
strawberries.
at. That is indeed what I'm looking at right now. I think it is. Alright, all I need to find is strawberries, a tree stump. Uh-oh, I found the ghost. I think we killed it. Nope, no I didn't. Time to go, guys! Need to run away from the ghost. I need to find strawberries so we can leave this island.
That's the one thing keeping you from leaving. A lack of berries.
I just need to find them and then say that I find them. She's found something. Oh, what? My dog found something. Where? Where's? Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Ah.
I forgot dogs can, like, sniff out the seeds of things.
That's understandable.
Yep, I found strawberry seeds. Strawberries!
Bellies, 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 bellies.
I wish this ghost would fuck off.
It's on.
An infinite supply of grass fiber is now available. Okay, now I just need to find some vines. Oh, I'm at 0% hunger. That's not good.
You're at 0% what?
Hunger.
Oh, that is bad.
So hunger doesn't affect it doesn't make you like slowly die, it just makes it so that everything you do takes forever because one hit will like wind you for a few seconds. So like it doesn't have any effect on your HPs, it's just kind of annoying.
That's fun. That's better than I just really hate the Minecraft hunger.
It's an inconvenience more than like a threat. Just need to find some vines. All while not being attacked by ghosts.
Ghostless Future is the preferred one.
My dog has discovered bellies. Anytime I stop for a few seconds, the ghost appears. Like the fucking Grim Reaper.
I heard you took some time off. This is unacceptable.
I heard you decided to pause briefly. ride... Oh, Sabercat can jump much higher than Slime. I didn't need Slime at all. Although I did find the Ivy I was looking for, so that's good. Cool, time to go. Alright, found everything on this island. Let's roll.
Congratulations.
Time to go home with the 2 dogs and Slime I found.
Soon, this city will be entirely populated by not people.
By
Not
mostly
humanoids.
monsters. I did send the giant muddy hand that I had to just go work on the farm. Because its ability is that as a hand it can do anything that a full person can do because it's got fingers. So it can do farm work because it's a giant hand.
Yeah.
And the zombie that I have, the walking corpse that I have, is a bartender apparently.
Okay.
The random pet heads for Scarlet Sands. The slime heads for Scarlet Sands. Oh hey, I got a mini medal. Well, how's the boss fight going? Pretty good, it looks. I mean, you aren't on the crawling phase yet, so I guess not that good. Nope. So spoke too soon.
We'll get red hot.
Yeah.
It's on.
I mean, like, at least I'm, like, getting to it, like, almost consistently, depending on which, minions I get. They're not too bad. Ow. It just really depends on what order I get them in, because my strategy will change depending... Or what I have to do changes, depending, because I have to dodge stuff.
Okay, hold on. So each monster has an ability, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Great Sabercat ability is Mount. Hold on to my mane, we'll go for a ride. I've got a pretty mean double jump, too. I didn't know he had a double jump.
Oh.
Sabercat rules.
A whole new world of possibilities has opened up.
And I can rename him Sabercat.
Jump Cat.
His name is going to be Snarf.
Snarf.
Snarf. As in the Thundercat that nobody likes.
Now,
Or look, I would like to know if the hand also deletes space.
That's a good question. Oh no, it cannot. It cannot do that. It cannot erase space. That is not one of the hand's abilities. The hand's abilities are mud, paper, scissors. I'll play my favorite game with other residents, and I'll beat them all single-handed. Cool. And manual dexterity. As long as I've got the materials, I can make items as well as any full-bodied human. Cow's abilities are presumably being a cow. And chicken's abilities are similar, but for chickens.
Yeah.
Okay, Slime's abilities are Mount, give you a ride anywhere you want to go, and because I'm all squodgy and squidgy, you won't take any damage from high falls.
That's nice.
And Euler's formula. As long as you have a bonfire, I can secrete glorious gloops of gooey oil. So I get, basically, because of slime, I have infinite oil, which I need for torches, so that's cool. Walking Corpse's ability is Barf Tender. If you have a cask, I'll help make drinks. And then I have dogs. Man, I hope I can take Sabercat with me to the... I mean, I hope I can take Snarf with me to the next island. I doubt it's gonna let me, though. I'm sure it's gonna make me leave Snarf behind. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other, like, dungeon-esque. So there are some islands, right? There are story islands, and then there are, Explorer's Shores is what they're called, where the island is randomized every time.
Mm.
And that's the one where you can, like, go back to it and get more materials from it if you want. I'm aboard, Snarf. We ride. I like how she shakes her hand menacingly when you kill one of her minions.
She also said something, but I have no idea what it is because it's so old sounding. Assuming it is something, it might just be like an onomatopoeia. Marble, marble, marble.
Again, what can I get from this island? Infinite coal. That would be good for all the coal I need, and iron. Basically just telling me here to get different kinds of sand. I found sandy sandstone.
I mean, I'd hope it would be sandy.
Okay, cactus trunk is separate from cactus top.
I mean, I guess.
Those are two separate items. Oh, I can get a cat on this island. Hell yeah!
Sweet. Best
My
island.
army of pets increases. And I can also get a she slime.
Okay.
Which are orange instead of blue. I don't know what they do besides being orange.
Can't wait for a whole new slew of slime puns.
I'm not sure.
Hey,
I'm not
she's
positive
dead.
they do anything besides just being orange.
She is dead. I didn't get like any parries in that, so that's gonna mess up my grade.
F.
Half thing.
You had plenty of opportunities to parry.
I did, but I
you
just
just
didn't. Yeah. I felt like trying to implement those into my repertoire for that fight would just mess me up a little bit more. Oh, the Baroness von
But your
Bonbon.
stars.
I'm not doing what... I'm not gonna succumb to Tom's...
Sweet corn, hell yeah.
You can't catch me unless you take a shortcut. That's what some fun kids did last week. Only way they could have beaten me to the rides. Hey, maybe you could show me where the shortcut is around here.
Shortcut?
Soil. Yep.
Oh.
Sunflowers.
There is definitely a shortcut.
Ouch.
Hey there, fellas. Gonna watch my little show, have you? I'd say juggling is a bit like parrying. Not at first, but soon you can string together swimmingly. Mom, I'm hoping to get 4 someday. 4 in a row! Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? I see. How many are
Dream
left?
big.
There are 3 bosses left and 1 running gun stage.
There's an oasis this way, and there's a cave down there. I bet a lot of the things I need are in the cave.
Oh boy, we're
The
gonna fight
oasis
a
is
dragon
right
next
here
week.
also.
Alright, but yeah, that's... It's 1 a.m., which means it's time to end the
Is it?
stream.
Fuck,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. There's a lot of time in the Upside Down world and the Sweets world. Let me check if I successfully killed the wall, the clown, and the sweet person. But yeah, that's in the stream. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Thanks to my most recent follower. Let me check back to my thing. Princess Sassy
Wow.
for the follow. Thanks to Swissy for the 100 bits. I try to be chill. Molokai.
For the whole dollar.
If you wanna follow so you know next time there's a stream, you can do that. There's a button if you wanna support me. There's the subscribe button with 3 plans, 5, 10, and 25. You can hop into Discord to hang out. You can follow me on Twitter at BocoEC. You can follow my wife on Twitter at SuperNinja5506. You can...
That's me.
That's you. You can donate if you wish. And I believe that's everything. You can catch the last Cuphead stream on the YouTube channel, which is linked down below for the gaming stuff. But yeah, I believe that's it. We'll probably see you guys next Saturday for more Cuphead, or on Monday, depending on what we decide to do. And I'm also working out a day for me to do like stuff midweek in like the afternoons, depending on when I get off work. But I'll have more updates about that on Twitter and in the stream updates chat in the channel if I decide to do those, depending on how my work scheduling goes. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. See you next stream.